Champions League quarter-final. Here we go. Benfica versus Inter. I reckon Benfica are going to have a very high chance of getting to the final. Under Roger Smith, they thrived and played as a team, as a elite team. It's almost as if they're unstoppable. You know, in the Premier Liga. Did I say that right? Premier Liga. No, it's Premier Liga. Why am I doing so many accents today? Anyway, they are first by 10 points, which is, that's alright. That's alright. Plus the fact that they have to play the winner of Milan, Napoli. I'd be excited if I were a Benfica fan. Inter Milan last game week lost 1-0 to Fiorentina, but in the Champions League, they came second, beating Barcelona by 3 points. So maybe I shouldn't really put league form in consideration. Well, my script says we're going to talk about the league, so I guess I'm just going to really contradict what I said. Inzaghi's side are sitting third, 2 points above their Milan rivals. Wahey! Inter! I'm not a supporter, so yeah, I just like this training kit. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. But I mean, look at the table. They're 21 points behind Napoli with the one more game played. Crikey. The player that I believe Inter needs, and I exaggerate the word of need, is Lautaro Martinez. 17 goal involvements in 28 games is quality numbers. And the fact that they haven't actually won a game since March 5th, which is a very long time, shows they're reliant on his goals. They need his goals if they're going to thrive. Gonzalo Ramos and João Mario for Benfica both scored in their 5-1 win last game week. And they're arguably the most important players. And I have to say, fair play to João Mario. Fair play. I mean, last year I thought he had the footballing ability of Macca. What's happened here? Sorry, Macca, you are up there with the greats. The Maradonas, mate. The Pelés. The Messis, the Ronaldos. You're up there, Macca. João Mario is starting every game, taking penalties, which shows he's a valuable player. And I reckon he's going to attain a man of the match performance in at least one of the games. At home, the score is going to be 3-1 to Benfica. I just reckon Benfica at home is a fortress Inter are not ready for. And at the second leg in Italy, I'm going to actually say 1-1, which means Benfica get in the blooming semis, lads. Man City versus Bayern, easily the best game looking at the two clubs, but will it be the most entertaining? Tell me your thoughts, lads. Please comment your opinions about any of the players I've talked, any of the score lines, and your predictions. I want to hear them. Make this small channel into a big community. Let's go. Bayern last week sacked Nagelsmann, which is just simply stupid. I think he's 35. They've won every single Champions League game and only conceded one, which is a very, very good record, trust me. But I mean, look who they've got in. I've got to praise it. If you're gonna sack a manager like Nagelsmann, you have to get in someone even better, and that is exactly what they've done. Thomas Tuchel has came in, and that's a statement. Bayern are making a statement to the Champions League this year. He's won a trophy with a German team before, that 2017 Dortmund team. Oh wow, Dembele, Royce. Oh, FIFA 17 dreams right there. Also, it's not too shabby that he's won the blooming Champions League 2 years ago. City are trailing the Titans Arsenal. Video coming soon, by the way. You gotta subscribe to watch that. Foden recently came back from an injury, and I believe he is one to watch in this leg because he's just simply been fantastic ever since he came back. We also can't not talk about that little striker that goes by the name of Haaland. Listen to this, lads. Okay, so Erling Haaland in the Champions League this season scored 10 goals in 6 games. I don't think it would be the most outrageous prediction if I was to say he'd score a brace in these 2 matches. Right, I want to know. I've got a question for you lads for the comments. Keep putting the comments, lads, please. It would mean the world. Who do you prefer, Haaland or Mbappe? I'm probably going to say Mbappe, but I think Haaland will break all the records. For some reason, I have a feeling that will be 3-2 Bayern. Balanced legs. That's all I've got to say. Get to the semis. Real Madrid versus Chelsea, and all I'm thinking about is last time they matched up in the knockouts. Chelsea just missed out 5-4, and they actually put up a great fight. Call me crazy, but I think it's going to be very, very close. The Blues, they always thrive in Europe when they're underperforming in their league. It's just simply happened multiple times. It happened when Thomas Tuchel won the Champions League with them a couple seasons back. It happened when Di Matteo won it. I believe it was 2012. I'm either going to look really stupid or I'm just going to know a simple, normal fact that everyone does. Why not Potter? Oh wait, he's been sacked. Watch my documentary, which we took so long talking about Potter's Chelsea. Please watch it. It is quite good. It's about the season so far for Chelsea. Bit of a comedy doc. Real Madrid. I mean, they're Real Madrid, innit? Last season, they won the whole thing, and I don't see why they can't do it again. The likes of Benzema, Modric, they're players which Chelsea will get absolutely dominated by, and they won't be able to handle it. It will be 4-2 to Real Madrid at the end, where a last-minute goal in both legs. In both legs, yes. I think Real Madrid are a bit of a last-minute goal merchant. Will seal them a semi-play. Lastly, we finished this banger of a video. Why not subscribe if you enjoyed this, with a decent Italian derby. Milan versus Napoli. Now, if you lads didn't know, I'm actually a lover of Serie A. I watched the Serie A constantly. Last season was my first season where I really got into it. I think I watched about 5 documentaries about the Serie A, and it's actually became my favourite league. But I'm a Premier League YouTuber, so I'd like to believe that my prediction at least has somewhat validness. Kvaratskhelia. Yes, I know how to say his name, which is an improvement because in the summer I failed horrifically. Is literally the next Maradona. I mean, Naples fans are calling him Kvaradona. I'm not going to waste your time. 71 points, sitting in first. What do you want me to say? I mean, you might say Milan have a chance, but they don't. Firstly, they're missing some of their star players, including Mike Maignan, who has been a sore miss. I mean, Taranzu or whatever his name, he has been absolutely atrocious for Milan. And, I mean, fans, they're starting to say they want Pioli to, Stefano Pioli to leave, which is the manager. And signings this season, such as Origi, have just been uninspiring. You know, I predicted that they would not back the title with signings like this. Sorry, lads. Right, so on the night after I make my script, they beat Napoli 4-0. Right, please tell me your predictions for all the games or just opinions on players. It would mean the world. And subscribe. Again, you're going to get yourself a bloody Nintendo controller. Yeah, no, don't quote me on it because I can't be asked to send this through the post. But just do it. See you later, lads. Oh.